If your knees hurt when you squat or your legs feel weaker every year, it might not be age. It might be the type of squats you're doing. Most people only know 1 or 2 squat variations, and they repeat them for years without realizing they're missing the muscles that actually protect the knees, hips, and lower back. Today I'm going to show you 6 squats, almost nobody does, that can rebuild your lower body strength and mobility in just 21 days. And make sure you stay until the end, because the last squat is the one most people can barely hold for 30 seconds, but it builds incredible leg endurance without hurting your joints. Let's start with the first one, the Cossack squat. This is one of the best movements for hip mobility and inner thigh strength, yet almost nobody includes it in their workouts. Most exercises move forward and backward, but your hips are designed to move side to side as well, and when that motion gets weak or stiff, that's when knee pain and balance problems start appearing. To do a Cossack squat, stand with your feet wide apart and turn your toes slightly outward. Shift your weight to one side while bending that knee and keeping the other leg straight. Lower yourself until you feel a stretch in the inner thigh, then push back to the center. Move slowly and stay controlled. Aim for 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps per side. If you've never trained this movement before, you'll probably feel muscles working that you didn't even know existed. But the next squat is where things start getting serious, the Bulgarian split squat. This exercise is famous among elite athletes because it forces each leg to work independently. In normal squats, your stronger leg often takes over without you noticing. That's why many people develop imbalances that eventually lead to hip or knee problems. The Bulgarian split squat fixes that immediately. Stand facing away from a bench or chair and place the top of one foot behind you. Your front leg stays planted on the ground. Lower your hips slowly until your front thigh approaches parallel with the floor. Keep your weight centered over the heel of the front foot. Then push back up. This movement activates the glutes and stabilizers far more than most people expect. Try 3 sets of 8 reps per leg. And if you feel shaky during the first few attempts, that's completely normal. Your stabilizer muscles are waking up. Now, the third squat variation is one of the most joint-friendly options you can add to your routine, the Sumo squat. This version uses a wider stance, which reduces stress on the knees while placing more work on the inner thighs and hips. For many people over 40, this squat actually feels more comfortable than the traditional version. Stand with your feet wider than shoulder width and turn your toes outward. Lower your hips while keeping your chest upright and your knees tracking in the same direction as your toes. You should feel the work spreading through your inner thighs and glutes. Add a kettlebell, dumbbell, or even a backpack if you want extra resistance. Perform 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. By the way, if you're trying to build a simple home workout routine using movements like these, I created a free guide called the Zero to Start Home Gym Guide. It shows the exact beginner-friendly setup I recommend for building strength safely at home. You can download it from the link in the description. Now let's talk about the 4th squat, which is one of the best ways to fix poor squat posture, the Goblet squat. Many people lean forward too much during squats, which puts unnecessary pressure on the lower back. Holding weight at the chest solves that problem instantly. Grab a dumbbell, kettlebell, or even a heavy water bottle and hold it close to your chest. As you squat down, let your elbows gently touch the inside of your knees. This helps guide your knees outward and keeps your spine in a strong upright position. It's one of the easiest ways to retrain your squat mechanics. Try 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Quick question for you. What's the biggest challenge you face with leg training? Is it knee pain, balance, or just not knowing what exercises to do? Leave a comment below. I read everyone and it helps me plan future videos. Now, the 5th squat is something most people consider the ultimate test of leg strength, the pistol squat. This is a single leg squat where your other leg stays extended in front of you. It requires balance, mobility, and serious glute strength. If you're new to it, start by holding onto a wall or sitting down onto a chair as you lower yourself. That assistance helps you build the strength gradually. Over time, you'll be able to perform the full movement without support. Aim for 3 sets of 5 to 8 reps per leg. Even strong people struggle with this one at first. But the final squat in this routine might surprise you even more because it doesn't involve movement at all. It's the wall squat hold. This isometric exercise builds muscular endurance and stability while being incredibly gentle on the joints. Lean your back against a wall and slide down until your thighs are parallel with the floor. Your knees should form about a 90-degree angle. Now simply hold the position. Your legs will start burning quickly, but that's exactly what builds endurance. Start with 30 seconds and gradually work up to 60 seconds or more. 3 rounds is more than enough to challenge your entire lower body. But if you're serious about the 21-day lower body challenge, there's one bonus exercise you can add: the Sissy squat. Despite the unusual name, this movement creates one of the deepest quadriceps contractions possible. Hold on to a stable support and rise slightly onto your toes. Lean your torso backward while bending your knees, keeping your body in a straight line from knees to shoulders. Lower slowly and then return to the start. This places intense tension directly on the front of the thighs. Perform 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Combine these squat variations over the next 3 weeks, and you'll start noticing stronger legs, better balance, and smoother movement in daily life. And if you want to continue your exercise journey, please subscribe by selecting the icon on your screen now. Also, check out the next video appearing on your screen right now, where I show 5 mobility exercises that can completely change how your hips and knees feel in just a few minutes a day.